everybody. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get everybody on here. What are you doing here, guys? He's over there meandering. Hey. Hey. Is that everybody? Well, Stewart, it looks like you might actually be coming on first. You don't mind? Okay, let's see here. Let me get you on here, Stewart. Ah, there we go. Oh. All right. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, let's see here.
Amanda, before we get started, before we go into anything, I just want to tell you, I just want to go through this phone and punch you in the face.
That's okay. I just want to strangle you with a sleep lead, but
as much as
we're
I
not
love
always
to
going to get what we want.
as much as I love to come on tonight, I'm at work.
Bruce, you're breaking up.
Well, you're on.
Say what?
Huh? You broke up.
You are on.
I said, yeah, I'm at work tonight. Mike's supposed to take my spot tonight.
Okay, so it'll be Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was your schedule. I'm so sorry, Bruce.
That's all right. I'll do
it.
Damn it, Bruce. Damn it, Bruce.
Does anybody want to?
Can't help it, man.
I already tagged Michael, but.
Okay.
Hey, Adam Fields, call Michael Higginson, please.
All right, guys.
Bruce, forget you.
I
love you, man.
Sorry, man.
I love you, Bruce.
I love you too, bro. I love y'all, man.
All right, love you, man. Take care.
All right.
Back to the two of us.
I know, right?
I want to punch you right in the face.
To this again? Seriously, listen, sir. I'm just going to need you to just not, talk.
If anyone thinks I'm joking, I am not. One day I'm gonna get the nerve to just punch her right in the throat.
Yeah, he's not violent at all. We can remotely,
Hey, Adam said he tried to call, but Michael didn't answer.
If it doesn't mesh up, God, thank you, Candy. If it doesn't mesh you up too much, check your messages, Caleb. And Stewart, Candy's running a little bit behind, but for good reason. So I'm trying to add you. If you're wait, are
Little
you? There we
Stewie.
go. Sorry.
Yeah, he's on.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, my screen still doesn't show when people are here.
Little Stewie. Hey, nice belts, man. I like them.
You like those?
One of them's coming back to Alabama. I can promise you that.
She did.
Whether I'm gonna win it or gotta steal it, either way.
Look at those bells. God dang.
Yes. Bully the kid, Christopher James. What's up, brother?
Hey, Speed's giving you a hard time, Amanda. You know you ain't got to deal with that.
I mean, eventually it's gonna go to violence, and I think I'm just a little bit more creative than he is.
Okay.
You shut your little
So
mouth.
Thank y'all for having us
I'm
on
always
tonight.
going to refer to the fact that at least I have hair. Anyways, gentlemen, obviously here, I'm going to go ahead and tag your guys' show in the comments. So if people need to get that link to get a little bit more information or to see anything that's been posted so far, go on ahead and click that link, guys. But gentlemen, tell us about your show. When it is, where it is, and what you got going on.
Thank you. First of all, I'm Stewart Flagg, on for a second time, this time for a different reason, so appreciate it. So Stewart Flagg here with Thoroughbred Built Bullies. John Fredericks with Mayhem River Bullies. We got a show coming May 24th, Pull Up or Shut Up. We've been promoting for about a year now. Louisville Expo Center. Everyone's invited. Huge emphasis on XLs. 2 BRC shows. 1 big fun show. Trying to think, I mean, this is a big show, guys. No corners have been cut from the hardware to the ribbons down to the guests. We're lucky enough to have awesome friends like the Tuesday Night Bully Talk to allow us to come on here and promote our show. They'll also be our fun show judges as well, some of the categories. And they'll be walking around doing interviews, getting to know you guys, and also giving you guys a shout out at the show and giving you your, a couple minutes of fame there, Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. So it's a great place to come market. Put your dogs next to some of the best dogs out there, and have them in front of some of the best judges out there. The BRC is definitely the show in the Midwest. So we absolutely reached out to Kev Green, and he blessed us with the sanction side of the show as well. So we know the dogs are going to be in the building. We're going to have a huge influence of XLs in the building. So if you're XL, you have to make it to this one. But if you're in the Midwest period, you have absolutely got to come out and represent. The show is definitely about pulling up and competing. And so that's pretty much the heart and spirit of this show. Pull up and shut up. We want to see you compete. We don't want to see what your opinion is on the show if you wasn't there. You got to be there. We want to see you compete, and then we'd love to hear everything you got to say after that. But if you're not gonna compete, shut up. Yeah.
There we go.
Absolutely.
We also have.
I love it. Stewart had that written down. I love it. He had that whole thing written down, and I love the matching hats, fellas. I love it. I love the matching hats, Amanda. We got to do that next week.
And just so everyone knows, the shirts have came in. Get your money in for the shirts.
Yes.
The show is hugely sponsored. We got a Nook Shook in the building doing raffles and giveaways as well.
Nice.
45-pound bags down to samplers and swag such as what we got, toboggans, linears, some stickers to hand out. Yeah. So they'll definitely be in the building. We reached out and got in touch with them. It's the food that we feed and believe in. That's what this whole show is based off, is what we believe in, down to the sponsors. Trophy Smack helped us. The hardware, we didn't skip out on the hardware for you. This is just pin belts. All classes will be recognized, bully wise. We even went and got a Frenchie and exotic belt as well. So everybody's welcome to come. We wanted to represent for everyone in the building. So no corners have been cut. The only thing we need is you. we need y'all to show up and make this all worth our while. I mean, this is a year of planning. I've annoyed this guy to death.
You ain't lying.
But we're doing the countdown every day. We're 25 days away. Caleb gets it. I have saved Amanda from the trouble, and Bruce, I don't bug them as much about it, but we're getting close to the wire, so I might have to leave Caleb alone and this guy alone, and I might have to, bend y'all's ear a little more, relying on y'all.
No, anything that we can do to help, because I mean, the one thing that we really, really enjoy about, not just you guys, but the show in a general sense is it's a positive vibe you're trying to give to the community by making this as much exposure as possible for people that come. And I think that's the way you're trying to get everybody involved and have it be a friendly competition and have it be family friendly as well. It's just like this is great. I'm stoked for this. I know we're happy to be a part of it, and we're honored to be a part of it. So yeah, absolutely. You've absolutely got our support.
Well, thank you so much, and we felt it. We felt the support this whole time throughout. Definitely shows, and thank you so much. And to just to stay on topic with the family friendly. This is a family friendly event. I know it says pull up or shut up. I know it sounds tough and everything, but it really is a pull up and compete. June came on and said it best. You fight, you're going to jail. Your dog going to the pound. We're not playing with y'all that day. We just want to see y'all compete.
Yeah, just show up and have fun, man. We see some new dogs and
yeah, exactly. We've built this day for y'all to come and have a family friendly event, compete, have fun. Music, we got the food truck, we got a couple of fun things for the kids, and it's gonna be good.
You can make a weekend out of it. Go to Kentucky Kingdom the next day. It's right next door.
Yeah, same parking lot as Six Flags over Kentucky Kingdom. That's right. Yeah,
so you can make a whole weekend out of it.
Yeah, bring the kids.
Yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff there, so it's definitely, you could definitely make a trip with it for sure.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And then we got June Williams in the building as well. June Williams is going to be there. If you've been to the Rumble, if you've been anywhere June is, he's got a charisma and a spirit behind him. Any show he touches, he blesses. And we're blessed to have him in the building that day. And he's definitely going to keep the vibe and the show at a rate that it should be. So he's definitely here for you guys. Y'all come show him some love as well in the building. Come say hi. Come shake hands. This is where you want to be. If you have a point to prove, a chip on your shoulder, or just want your dog to be in the right light, this is the show for you.
Yeah, we'll have scales there. Wish kids.
Yep, scale, wishes. Yep. If you got a point to prove, you want someone, someone's been hating on your dog. Maybe no one's hating on your dog. You just want people to know. We'll have true stats there in the building. There won't be any wondering after this show.
Right.
Good. I'm calling out Doug Schaffner. Doug
Schaffner. I think Doug Schaffner's like 6'4".
I want to stack up. Hey, Doug, bring your best. Levi's gonna outstack any dog you bring. Come on.
Doug said he's walking you down. Word on the street.
Shoot, yeah, he's walking down the street, but no, in the ring, he's getting that ass tore up. That's what he's doing.
Well, we gotta see it. We can't wait to see it.
No, for
it's
sure.
gonna happen. Hey, Danny Cervantes is gonna be there, man. Y'all have a loaded crew that's gonna be there. So, hella promotion. I love it. Hey, you two fellas and Doug. Hey, all respect to what y'all are doing. I love it. Doing it the right way. Very, very positive promotion. Very much looking forward to the show. I've never really been to Kentucky. Keelan is from Kentucky, so I give her a hard time all the time that there's nothing there. But hey, there will be a lot there because there'll be a lot of people that are there. There's nothing in Kentucky, man.
Yeah, we're gonna show you different. We're gonna show you different. Hey, you still doing that dance off in the middle of the ring like you promised me?
If you still do those $1 bills,
just
like you
checking.
said you're going to.
Yeah, you said you was gonna do the dance. I was just making sure you're still doing the dance off you promised me.
Damn right.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
And honestly, guys, make sure it didn't happen. So feel free to absolutely film that shit.
Oh, yeah, I think there's gonna be like 8 photographers in the building. Lovely Nikkei's gonna be there. She ain't gonna miss it.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
the
good.
guy's definitely gonna have to be like, yeah.
Yeah. Kind
Yes.
with the
But
man.
yeah, but no, I love it, man. Seriously, keep promoting. I love the promotion that you're doing. Hey, May 24th, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky is the place to be. Pull up or shut up. Hosted by these two fine gentlemen and Doug Schaffner. So, man, very, very much looking forward to it. Keep promoting. Keep promoting.
Thank
It's
you.
getting
Thank you.
close. And
Everybody give a round of
yes.
applause to these two young ladies. Appreciate y'all's time tonight. All right.
Are we
I
talking about the
appreciate
two ladies that are on the screen that
No,
have the
no,
belts in front of
the
them
two hosts here. I appreciate y'all.
with the matching hats? Hey, all love, fellas, for real, man.
You can't take Caleb nowhere.
Adam, you shut your dirty little mouth.
Wow.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will see y'all soon. Thank you for having us on today.
Hey, absolutely. Talk to y'all soon, man.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, gals.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what I love it. I love it. Like if people think I joke too much, I don't care because the positiveness needs to be it radiates. You know, let's be positive towards each other, and it's all in good fun. Those two gentlemen, nothing but respect for both of them. Doug Schaffner as well. You know, the call out, that's nothing but friendly competition.
very much so.
I am gonna walk his ass down, but yes, in a friendly way.
That's right. That's right. We give each other crap, but at the end of the day, we still celebrate wins with each other and share secrets with one another and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. But now's the time. Kandee Avila, she's been begging me for almost 3 years to come on the live, and now is her time.
Yes.
Begging, literally begging every time I see her.
I've been wondering why she ain't came on yet.
Adam, shut your dirty little mouth. You're not helping this.
All right, let's see here. Kandee, my lady, are you wanting to come on now, or what are we doing? I know she's watching. I know she's watching because she just joked about you dancing. I'm alive. Hi, Shaman. But Kandee, yeah, just let us know whenever you're ready to come on, my dear. And we will go from there. Or if you want to go ahead and hop on, or just whatever the case may be.
No, like, don't tell her whenever. Hop on, Kandee. Like, hop on.
Kandee, I can't promote your show for you. Please come on.
I mean, we
Yes.
we do promote the show, whether she.
Hey, and if anyone in the audience knows of any other shows that are taking place in May, please tag the people, or even June. You know, hey, Big Band, tag him. Let's get people on because shows need to be talked about because that's where networking, that's where rubbing elbows with people that you might converse with on Facebook, but you never really get the chance to meet them. But it shows that's when the bully community really comes out, and you're able to meet those people. Like I've met some of the most incredible people that I have in my inner circle at dog shows.
Yep.
And that's where it all started from. You know,
I got stuck with Caleb talking about a dog show.
I was not going to say your name, but I'm glad you said mine. But yes, but no, many people that we've met at dog shows and became very, very good friends. And those good friends end up becoming family. Matthew Gibbs, you know, CMK Antonio, like, man, I could go on and on.
Here we go.
Caleb, you always talking a bunch of junk.
Always.
He wakes up like that. It's fine.
You knew I was going to give it to you when I got on here. You knew it.
Yeah. I don't.
Talking about begging being on your
Begging.
Don't tell that lie.
Literally. He said, please. Offered me $20 one time. I took it. Don't.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Hey, let's promote the show.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to my hair. I gotta go get it cut before the show.
That's okay, Kandee. My beard looks like crap because I've been working.
I know mine does too. See, I gotta cut it too.
Oh my gosh. He's not lying.
Lloyd said he's gonna go get that trim. He doesn't shave his head, but he gotta go get that trim beard, that beard trimmed up. I can't talk.
It's a bad night for this Kandee. Damn.
Look, because I thought the other day he came in, he doesn't shave. Before he shaved his head off, he looked like Osama bin Laden. Now he shaved his head off. Now he looks like a
Right
goat.
now. It's gonna be really bad right now. Let's slow down. Oh, he's still not out of the house.
I done not fought over.
But all fun and games, all fun and games. But yeah, so we got 4 days to go. 4 days.
Yeah.
I got to make a run to North Carolina probably Thursday to go pick up hardware and run it back straight to Troy probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited. We're almost sold out of booths. I've got 2 VIP booths left. I think 3 regular booths. I feel like it's gonna be an amazing show. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
put in a
Cinco
lot
is
of work.
Yeah.
This will be our fourth, our third BRC show, 4th show all together.
Yeah.
And Cinco de Mayo is a really special time for me. A lot of people think because, Luis being Hispanic, that's why I always do Cinco de Mayo. And it's really not. My kennel name, Chola Bully Kennels, she wasn't a bully. She was a pit bull mix, but that dog was my ride or die dog. Like, that dog saved my life in a very abusive situation that I was in. And May 4th was the day we laid her to rest about 8 years ago. So that's why Cinco de Mayo is special to me. It also because Cinco de Mayo is about the war in Mexico. Was it the French, or who were they fighting?
I believe it was the French.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that was the war that Mexico had, and I just put the 2 and 2 together because she was a fighter, man. That dog, she loved everybody, but anybody that she didn't have a sense about, she wouldn't let nowhere near me. And so that's my story behind my Cinco de Mayo shows. Yeah, we like to have fun with it and take a couple of shots of tequila and have some tacos and all that kind of stuff. And we working on that so we can make the public happy because Luis ain't making tacos, so we're trying to work on that to see if we can pull it off. We still have some amazing awards. Y'all know we got June Williams coming out, first time him coming to Alabama.
Nice.
And
hey, what's up, bro?
it's gonna be 3 sanction shows, fun show. Of course, y'all know how we always do it up for the kids and stuff. We just want to have a good time. We got some great hardware that I'm gonna go pick up this week, and that we got made by the Trophy Plug, Stephanie and Tim.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Y'all seen that little trophy that I put on there? That little trophy is, I think she said it was 12 inches tall, and that's gonna be the smallest trophy there.
Good God.
Yeah.
So bring extra
So they go, and then, the one that she gave me the picture of is, I want to say that's the exotic, and then there's she's got the American Bully class and then the French class. So she did the 3 different head pieces for those classes, and then probably before the day's over, she's gonna send me the Battle of the South trophy, one of the Sack-Off trophies.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see those. I've already seen the blueprints of them, but I can't wait to actually see the actual trophies. And Stephanie told me, she's like, you see the pictures of them, but it has no comparison of what they look like in person. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and I remember the ones you had for last year. So Cinco is one of those shows that if you've never been before, take it from someone who has been in the past. It is this ridiculously saturation of amp and happiness, and just everyone's really enjoying themselves. Everyone's you know, they have that competitive edge because, you know, everyone's there, you know, for the hardware and for, you know, for the glory, but they're also there because we all love each other. We all love doing this. And it's just, it's really cool. It is really cool. Last year, it was hands down my favorite show that I went to last year. And that's out of every registry, everything. Don't get me wrong, everybody else at the shows, I do enjoy myself at all your guys' shows, but Cinco's it's just my favorite. It just is.
I've al- I've always said like I always wanted to be. All right, Adam. All right. The baby said he wants on the couch, but I've always said that when I first decided that I was going to start hosting shows, I've always said that I want that family atmosphere. I want it to feel like a family reunion, you know, because I feel like the people that reach out to me, like if it's like y'all have no clue, like the new people that has reached out to me since for this show, like they're all family now, you know. People that at first they would send me a message, and then after talking to me, then they would send me a friend request. It's like, oh yeah,
Oh, by the way,
she chopped it up with me. We're with her now, and it's an amazing feeling. Like you know, everybody has their. We all go to different registries, and it's always a different vibe at every show. You know, I mean, not one show is the same vibe, and I just want everybody to come out and have a good time because we do this for the community. You know, we do it for people to bring out their amazing dogs, and that's what I want to see Cinco de Mayo Bully Ball turn into is a legacy of family.
Yeah, love it.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely. I know that's what
hey, and you
Cinco is.
definitely
Yeah.
succeed, Amanda Hush. You definitely succeed with that, Candy. The Cinco de Mayo show, it's like it is. It's like a family reunion. That's exactly the feel you get from it, from the time you get in
Right.
to the time you leave.
Right.
It's laughs, it's hugs, it's pictures, it's good competition, it's good judges, it's good MC, it's good fun show judge. It's a very, very well ran show.
Mhm.
Luis Tacos is literally the icing on the cake. But it's always a very good time. The Trophy Plug is now in the house. Stephanie Lynn Johnson, huge shout out to the Trophy Plug. Her
Absolutely.
and
I'm
Timothy
telling you,
Sinclair
they
don't
have made my
stop.
world amazing with these
Oh,
trophies.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It is, yeah. I've seen, like what little blips I've seen of like little teasers of of the hardware that they've been creating. It's like, yeah,
He
they're
said she hasn't
the
even
real
showed
deal.
y'all all the hardware yet. I'm waiting on you to send it to me, Stephanie.
Uh-oh. Y'all handle this off air,
Look,
or
whenever, because I can't remember. I think I was on the phone with Nakaya, and Stephanie called me, and she's like, I was on the phone with Nakaya. I told her I had to hang up so I could, because Stephanie called me on video, and I was like, oh crap! So she called Nakaya on video to see everything with me. It was pretty cool. Uh, Stephanie's a
that is.
great woman. Her and Tim, they're that power couple that you know that I look up to a lot. You know, they've been through hell and high waters with, you know, Tim having COVID, and he's had other stuff
Yeah,
go on, and then Stephanie getting bit by a damn snake,
that was
and
crazy.
like they've had a lot of stuff go on, and you
Those are
know,
the
whenever they
people never
first
leave
started
behind.
this stuff with the trophies, I was like, yep, I know who I'm getting my trophies from. And
Absolutely.
like they're just that power couple that just makes you want to work harder. You
Yes.
know, I mean,
Yes.
and
And when you
Caleb,
see
that's
him, you
just
can't
like
help but
you and
smile.
Nakaya. You know, everybody has their trials and tribulations that they go through in their everyday life, but the I don't pop your chest too much because I don't like bragging on you, but you know I love you.
My bird chest is out,
But
baby.
like you and Nakaya
No,
are a
You have to be
big
careful bragging on
part
Caleb, but you
of
can brag on the guy all you want.
oh yeah,
y'all are a big
yeah.
part
Keep
of
the wildflowers,
Alabama.
just get the
I
cactus.
couldn't I couldn't ever imagine going like when I go to a show and Nakaya's like we're not gonna be able to make it, like it breaks my heart, you know, like I want y'all to be there with us, like, when we go to shows together, and it's like family going together. I mean, y'all. I love y'all's dogs, man. Them. Every time I see Levi, me and him cut up together, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, between you and Nakaya and Tim and Stephanie, y'all, I don't even want to say it because Caleb's gonna get a big head. But y'all, for real, like, y'all are really like the people that I look up
In
to.
the comments, what's going on, Tim?
Yeah, no, thank you, Candy. Real talk. That
Nakaya keeps
I
me
really
out of a lot
appreciate
of
that.
trouble too.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I
He's
hear
good
it
at that.
every day.
It's bad.
Every
I'm fixing.
day.
It's bad. I'm fixing to be 50 years old, and she's the one that keeps me out of trouble.
Hey,
But
Imagine how
that's
bad Caleb
awesome.
would be if we didn't have Natalia.
but yeah, back to the show. We're gonna. I know, Stephanie. I know. I gotta shut up. Caleb's gonna get a big head.
it's too late.
Already
Yeah.
there.
Dinner.
But
No, I
yeah,
appreciate you,
so we're
Candy, for real.
gonna Lois is probably gonna be there. I'm hoping I can be back from picking up trophies in time to be down there with Luis on Friday. So if
Yeah.
anybody wants to come set up early, you're more than welcome to. Um, we'll probably be there till about, I'm gonna say 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. If I get down there in time, if I get back in time. If not, Luis and his brother will be there, and whoever wants to come in and do early setup, they're more than welcome to. And Bruce said, I see all his teeth right now.
Yep.
But and then Saturday we're probably gonna open doors about 8 o'clock. I like to start a show at 10 o'clock, but I've been told Tim said I'll be 51 in a couple months. Tim, I'll be 50 May the 19th. So
And neither
I'm
of
taking
y'all.
I'm taking
So
that half
what's
up.
Hey, y'all, my cousin is in the comments. Justin, hey, brother, what's going on? We just on here talking about these upcoming jog shows we got going on.
Yeah. But so Saturday we're gonna open up. I like starting the show off early, but everybody says 12, so it's gonna start at 12.
Yeah. That's a good time.
One thing I am gonna say, and Caleb, he don't like my negativity, but if you do not get there and get registered on time and you miss your show, that is your fault.
Absolutely.
If the show takes till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night to finish because you didn't get there on time to register, the show didn't start till 1 or 2 o'clock, that is your fault. That is not my fault. That is not my staff's fault.
Yep.
Just throwing that out there.
That is true. That is
No,
facts.
I'm one of
No
those weird
aggressive
people, like,
dogs at all, at all, at all. This is gonna be. We're gonna be. It's a really. We all know it's a really nice venue. Great, cool AC. Um, big bathrooms. Plenty of room if somebody wants to go in there and change clothes. Whatever, you got plenty of room in the bathrooms. We're gonna have Alabama Roscoe, which is local from Talladega County. He's gonna get on there and do us a little rap on the stage. Lois Be It Real is gonna sing the national anthem for us in the beginning. Chris Simmons is gonna lead us in prayer before we start our show. These are two things I really want to start incorporating in my shows. Because if it wasn't for the good Lord, we wouldn't be here, first of all. And second of all, we live in a great country that too many people take advantage of what they have every day. And I want everybody to remember, first of all, God comes first, and second comes our country. And I mean, our
Third comes the
dogs
dog,
fit in
baby.
there in between all of that together. So, but so yeah, they're gonna do that, and then probably we'll do a halftime, and I said we'll be there at your sport and competing. New South Kennels, get with me on the booth. I ain't got but a couple left, and it's gonna be a packed house.
yes, I say it's going to be a packed house, I mean that. Like I don't know if you've ever been to this venue, but
The venue is 13,000 square foot. We're going to have 43 booths in there. If the booths do not sell, the ones that do not sell, I'm going to take them out. So that way that gives us a little bit more room to, I mean, and there are people that will come to the door and want a booth, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time because we are gonna need the walking space. It's gonna be tight.
Well, if Luis ain't cooking tacos, can we at least get a taco truck?
I got no, because the truck that I was able to get was Fox's Smash Burger. So they do hamburgers and stuff. But I am trying. I swear, y'all, I'm trying. Angel, I hate you gonna miss it too, because I sure would have brought Cash out for you to see him. You ain't seen him in a minute. He done buffed up all day.
Yeah,
You wouldn't recognize him, Angel, if you seen him now.
Niecy's bully line asking where's your gonna show be at?
It's gonna be in Troy, Alabama, at the Pike County Cattlemen's Association. If you want to hit me up on after we get off the live, you can message me on my Facebook. It's Kandee, Kandee Avila, Avila. You shoot me a message and oh damn, he put his face on there now.
I know.
Now you can really see his teeth, Bruce. But so, where was I at? I was in the groove, but I lost it.
I have that effect.
You really do. You just blow my mind out of the water. Damn.
I know. You've told me so many times.
Oh, you were talking about Cash and how he looks now.
No, before that.
You were talking about making sure you get booths and whatnot.
The tables. Luis is like the messes.
Yes.
I just got a message from him. He said, on my way home. So maybe another 10 minutes. Okay. But somebody's going to have to get off.
Oh, yeah. We know.
Okay.
I'm going to get there early, and I'm going to find a taco truck somewhere.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. No, so what I'm trying to do, because every year we do, so we even didn't you do tacos for the April show? Yeah, he did tacos for the spring break show too. But because of prices that went so crazy high, like the first Cinco de Mayo we did, the taco meat was like $7.99 a pound. Now it's $14.99 a pound. And so what we were thinking about was we went to a show with Danny Little up in Tennessee, and his wife had made walking tacos with hamburger meat and put the taco seasoning on. Was really good, like tasted amazing. So I think that's what we're gonna do. He's gonna cook a lot of hamburger meat with the taco seasoning, and he always puts his little touch in stuff. Slash beer. So we'll do that, and if we can do that, that's what we're gonna do, and then buy the bags of chips and just do the walking tacos. Because out of every time we've done the tacos, the walking tacos have always been the best because you can walk around with them. It's not messy. You're not having to turn your head sideways to eat a taco walking down with a bunch of dogs around.
As long as there's tacos for Cinco de Mayo, I'll be happy. I mean, those are my requirements for Cinco de Mayo, even if I'm not coming to the show. It's tacos and beer.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to bring your own beer because I'm bringing the tequila.
We already talked about this. I'm bringing my own beer.
Yeah.
I'm bringing me and Luis some beer.
But so yeah, and then so that's what I'm trying to work out with the food stuff, because I know people like Luis's cooking. He's an amazing cook. We've talked about doing our own food truck so we could travel to some of the other dog shows and set up the food trucks and stuff like that. I'm trying to find something else to talk about, Amanda, so we can
I know.
get this
Okay,
pop on. But
out of the first of all, how many BRC shows are there? Is there 2 or 3?
there's 3 BRC shows. Corey, so the way it'll fall in this order, it'll be George Miller, Corey Latham, and Luther Rankin.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yep,
Nice.
and then I've got our reps are going to be April, Danny Little's wife, and Christy. I hate not knowing remembering people's last name. Hold on a second, I'll tell you. Christy, it's something really easy, and it's right on the tip of my tongue. And I was just talking to her. Dang it, where's my messages?
While you're looking at that, Mr. Holland just showed up. That was a really fun thing that I don't know if anybody had seen on one of my lives from ABQC Bully Marathon this past weekend. But on Saturday, he actually had a specific award that he'd had made for the show and that he judged for and handed out. That was super cool. It was a really neat little trophy there. I really enjoyed that. I didn't get as much of a close up because they were right in the middle of like showcasing and handing it out, so I didn't get as close as I could have. But Mr. Holland, you definitely did a great job, and I'm glad you were a part of it. So that just wanted to do that little quick shout out to him.
Christy Shorty, that's her name.
Are there double points?
That was something else I was going to also bring up too. So we did we did a thing when Trayvon passed away.
Mm-hmm.
We committed to the following regular booth that was bought, that the money would go to his wife and kids, and we did that. But we also, on this show, we are going to have a plaque and a necklace for the XL class to give in remembrance. And if whoever gets in the XL class in the fun show, God willing, we can get, because y'all know we always got these XLs that people stand on the sideline. I don't care if the dog just gets in there and stands in there. If it doesn't know how to stack, if it's someone new, help. Let's help them learn how to stack their dogs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like that would be something, man, if Trayvon was there, I feel like that would be something that he would be like in a fun show, hey, bud, do this, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do this a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Or here, let me help you. Let me show you the right way to do that. So in the fun show, whatever money we get from the XL class, we're going to send it also to his wife.
I love you, Miss Candy.
And I really would like to, I mean, I hate saying it like that, but like you see people, and unless you know them, it's like, well, I don't really know that person, but here's a couple of dollars. But I really would like, if Adam and Theo's okay with this, I would like to put a jar or something like up at the front, and people that want to, throw a dollar, throw some change in there, whatever.
Stand over there by the bucket and make sure everybody puts money in the door.
Make everybody, hey, put a dollar. Stop right now, put a dollar.
Yeah, I mean,
Adam, I'm a bossy person, so it could happen. I mean, I want to give back. There's so many, like, I like helping whoever I can help. I know a lot of times I'm the one that needs the help a lot of times, but I still can't help but want to be that person for people because, everybody, all of us have had, like I said, trials and tribulations in our lives, in the bully world, in the bully community. God knows my mouth has not helped me over the years, but I'm changing that. Caleb Weddle. I've turned, I feel like I've done a 360 in things that I involve myself with, and I want to have a great show, and I want to have great people at my show. I want people to bring their best dogs. Like, bring your best dogs. Bring that fire that you want to see in every show, and that's a big name show, because I just, like, I've always wanted to go to Rumble in the Jungle, and we've never made it happen. And that's why I told Luis, I was like, well, if we go to Rumble in the Jungle, June's not private about what he charges. If we go to Rumble in the Jungle, I'm gonna spend more than $2,000.
Oh,
So hey,
I mean, it's one of those places where, if anything, that and Nationals are two shows that save money up for that. Because
right.
trust me, you're going to be either wanting to spend that amount of money, or you're going to end up ultimately needing to
And
spend
I'm
that
going to
money.
spend it. Me and Luis are going to spend it, because when we get done at the show, we're going to find some seafood place to go out to eat at that's going to cost $1,000.
Oh, lobster,
Or
crab.
or like how we went the last time when we went to Shanika show, and Luis was paying the
Dinner,
damn
that's right.
mariachi to come up and sing to all of us.
They put a big, that was really heavy. Like that sombrero they put on my head. Oh my
Lois,
gosh.
don't be funny. Lois, you're an amazing woman. You and Joe kick ass and everything y'all do too.
Yeah, you have to show up, because no one else is going to sing the anthem, honey. It's got to be you. It's got to be you.
I thank you, Shanika, because I listen. I know I've come a long way, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep my mouth shut on stuff, but it's better that way. It's better that way, because I'm gonna do better for myself. I'm gonna do better for my bully community. I'm gonna do better for my dogs, and that's what it's about. At the end of the day, that's all it's about, is being the better version of each one of us can be.
Yeah.
And I might have started off on the wrong foot, but I'm on two right feet now, so I'm good. And I got good people in my corner, like, Shanika, Nakaya, Amanda, Caleb, Adam. I've got really good people and they ain't scared. Like, a lot of people's like, Kenny, you kind of a bitch sometimes, but yeah, like, they ain't scared to get in my butt if I'm doing something wrong, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that from everybody.
Kandee, I thank you so much. You've been such a good friend to me, and
I love you, man. You my brother.
yes, ma'am.
You
Yes, ma'am.
can. And I'm telling you, like,
Don't get me
watching.
crying, Adam. Damn it.
I know. I keep on telling myself, I'm promising myself I'm not going to cry, and then I end up. But no, it's just like, it's one of those things, Kandee, where, like, watching you have, from the first show that I remember you hosting, it just, everything just keeps on getting, and it's not even just like little baby steps better. It's like exponentially better. Because you take, like, you learn little tidbits every time, but instead of just like kind of changing small, minute things, you change big things, and you're able to do that. So again, Cinco last year is seared into my brain. Again, one of my
Year
favorite shows.
before last. We didn't do Cinco last year.
Right. So
We did
your
great last year.
last Cinco was it was very, very significant, and it's big shoes
Absolutely,
to fill, but
Bruce.
you managed to do
Absolutely.
whatever. Yes,
I
you
wasn't trying to cut you off, but I seen his comment.
I know.
I
Yes, you can, Bruce.
Look, and
Not even just you can, you are.
it's funny because Lois said, Bruce, it ain't past your bedtime.
No, he's at
But
work, honey. He's working.
but something that's always funny that I see people greet people at shows. They shake their hands, pat on the back. I've never done that. I've never Bruce's wife at Daniel's show at New Foundation show last year.
Fully worse.
Bruce's wife don't know me from a hole in the wall, and I went up and grabbed her, and she just looked like, why is this woman touching me? I'm a hugger. I can't help it. I love people. I love hugging somebody. I'll grab you up like a grizzly bear.
Oh yeah, you are absolutely a hugger. But I think, I am too. And I'm
What
pretty
crap
sure
are
I
you talking,
absolutely
Caleb?
snatched Bruce's wife. I'm like, come here. I don't know whether or not she did that whole.
You're muted.
I don't know.
See, didn't nobody want to listen to you anyway.
This
There
poor
we
guy.
go.
I almost feel sorry.
Now we can hear your mouth. Dang it.
I said Candy grabbed my butt the first time she hugged me.
I did not.
Did you I mean, I know
You ain't
it's
got no
bad.
butt to
It doesn't
grab.
mean it's worse.
Very
Jeez.
inappropriate. Very inappropriate.
Right, Lois? Like every time I can't help it. Like now I do meet people that you can tell people that are those kind of people that don't touch me kind of people. And I'll keep my distance as much as I can, but the next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a hug. If I don't give
It's
you a hug the first time, the second time, oh, you getting it.
You get 2 hugs the second time.
Yeah. I'm just
yeah, I
that
always tell
I
them when
don't
I
know.
get
I'm
there,
just
I'm
that
gonna
person.
leave.
I love being around the people. I love having the family that I have in the bully community. I feel like, and honestly, you know what? It's not even with me. With the dogs, like I feel like since I started hosting, yeah, we're breeding and we're working on our program and stuff. But it's like I love being with the people, man. I love my dogs and they're taken care of and everything. But right now, where we're at in our program, we're pretty much starting over. You know, after losing Catalina and having to get Raina fixed and all that. So with this female that we're co-owning, Plain Jane is her name. I did not name her that. She was named that when I got her. But we just
It's
bred
not funny.
her. We just bred her the Grand Champion Kill Shot. And
Nice.
she's looking pretty promising. I
Saw
was
him this
worried for a
weekend.
minute.
Oh yeah, he was killing it this weekend at Marathon,
Stupid
man. Woo.
Caleb.
Beautiful little thing, man. It's a tight little meatball. So I'm really excited what he's going to produce with her. He's got a
Yeah,
lot of
I've been because when we bred Raina to Grand Champion Beast Boy, not the one that Tonio shows, the one that's on the ABKC website.
Cruise South. Shout out Cruise
Cruise
South.
South, yeah. When I bred Raina to him, he's a beautiful dog, and he threw. Y'all see that female that Matthews got Delta bull
Yeah.
all day long.
Yeah,
She
she
did
is.
she is a little long. Catalina was long, and that when we bred Catalina to Dam was to shorten Catalina down, and we got that with Raina. Unfortunately, she was a little high in the rear, and everybody kept telling me, "Don't worry about it. She's a bull. Get her in the ring." It's not what I want. That's not what I want, and I'm not gonna put a dog in the ring that's not up to my standards or up to the standards of what the dogs are supposed to be. Um, a lot of people will. I don't. I'm not going to. But whenever we bred her, and then as everybody knows, she got hyperplasia, so we got her fixed. But with that breeding to her, it was kind of like we got 2 different litters out of that 10 pack. One side coming from Catalina's side, I felt like, and one side coming from Beast Boy's side. And then we got her fixed. I didn't keep it. I didn't keep anything off of that litter. The best female Daniel got, and then we bred. We tried to breed Catalina to repeat when we had repeat, and I believe that's what we lost her to was a miscarriage. The vet told me, I called Hope, and they were like, if she's eating, if she's drinking, she's not lethargic, but just like a woman, let her have her miscarriage and bring her in, in a couple of days, tomorrow, whatever. The next morning we woke up and she was dead. Broke my heart, y'all. Catalina was my baby.
Yeah.
So with that, losing her and that, and then we have Cash, which everybody gets on my butt about that I don't promote him, but Cash to
Who?
me,
Candy. Who?
Cash.
Who? Oh, I haven't seen him in
Cash.
so long. I forget who you're speaking of.
Shut up. Amanda just seen him not too long ago. Amanda and Adam.
Right now, your asshole.
I can't help
You
it.
see, I'm trying to hide myself from smoking because I don't want to hear Caleb's mouth.
So we get to see your forehead instead.
Yep, you can see my big old 5-finger forehead. I know you ain't talking.
Look, four.
But yeah, so Cash was never supposed to go on the show ring. Cash was supposed to be a pet from day one, and we champed him out in what I feel like is the two major registries, ABKC and BRC, and that was enough for me. You know, I was talking to Lois
Adam, mute your line.
yesterday.
Adam, mute your line. Mute your line, please. There's a
It
lot
is
of
muted.
back. There you go. Thank you. No, he wasn't. Now you didn't hear all that shuffling.
She said Carl.
He got called
But
Carl a lot. He actually got
me and
called
Lois was talking about it. Me and Lois was talking about it last night. She called me and we were talking a little business thing, and she's like, I was telling her how Cash was doing, and I was like, a lot of people don't. When I pulled him out of the truck at JT's meet and greet, they were like, "Wow, who's that dog?" And a lot of people keep telling me to bring him back out, and I'm like, he's still a classic. At the end of the day, he's still a classic. And I'm not saying that classics. I love Cash. Cash to me is the perfect dog, but I don't advertise him that much because who looks for a classic dog to breed to? And even though he does have an amazing pedigree, like his pedigree's amazing. He's got a lot of
You don't advertise him because who wants? That is the craziest,
I know,
dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
look
life.
who you're talking about.
Promote dog.
Uh-oh. Walmart Wi-Fi.
Your Walmart Wi-Fi is messing
Adam,
up.
Adam, hey, you got a lot of background noise. I can't even hear you.
Got a lot of background noise there.
I don't hear Adam's thing showing is muted.
Now it is. Like
every time
now
you
it's
say
unmuted.
it, I look up there and it's the microphone with a cross.
Adam, as soon as you unmute it, it's just a lot of like it's almost like static, like throughout everyone, and then I can't hear you at all.
Let me see. Let me send a message real quick, Amanda. If not, I'll go ahead and get off that way.
Same thing, Adam. Yeah, because we need to get New South on, and we need to get Shanika White on. I want to make sure that both of them can promote their program, and also their shows, of course.
Hold on. But yeah, Cash is an amazing dog, and I'm gonna do better with him.
Thank you, Lois. Thank you, Lois. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna start promoting him after my show.
Feet to fire. Feet to fire.
I gotta get my girl on. Get me some good pictures of him.
Oh, absolutely. Right. You're gonna have some great photographers in the house.
I might bring him with us Saturday and see if Nakai will get me some shots of him while we're there. Because he'll stay. Cash's cool. He'll stay in the cage and chill all day.
Oh yeah, no, he's a solid guy. So, but you definitely here's the thing. It's like you'd be absolutely shocked at how many people would take a look at Cash and they're not viewing it in the sense of, oh, he's just a classic.
Yeah.
They're looking at his balance. They're looking at his structure and they're saying, God dang, that's clean. And he's still got that tight definition muscle. I need that because I made a mess. Or like because I have more fronts than I have rear, and he's got a great rear.
Right.
He's compact. They know that they can add those traits without messing anything else up that they have. So it's like, absolutely. No, you would have, if you just put him out there and get more eyes and hands on him and have some faith in that, I'm telling you, people are going to want to use him because, again, he's that dog that can add like he can clean things up without it being, without taking away from
Right.
what they've already got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't sleep on that boy.
All right, hold
Don't sleep on
on.
him.
I want to say what's up, Aaron, but then Lois Villarreal, y'all share my post for a change. Let's focus
For a
on this for a
chance, she meant
change.
read it right. Read it the way it's
Oh.
supposed to be read.
But no, everyone go to Lois Villarreal's and hey, share the video for your dog to win a promo for your dog.
Yeah.
Share the post, share the post, share the
Amanda, it
post. Lois
looks
Villarreal.
like he's watching.
Oh, I see now. Let's
Hey,
see.
what's going on with Adam? He's
One
he's
I think
frozen.
he's froze.
Amanda,
One
see if
second.
you can bring Adam out and see if you can bring,
Yeah.
this gentleman in, and then we can get with Shanika and New South because yeah, I want to make sure everyone gets in.
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh, Lois said chance. My bad. Lois, just message.
Oh.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man,
I don't see you
I,
though. Does everyone see him?
I did audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got home. I've been doing yard work at my house. I'm
He
tired.
said he ain't letting y'all look at him after cutting grass.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he like cutting grass on all his properties and everything. I was like, oh, but thank you for being willing to come on anyway.
Listen, I want to say this before June says anything. If y'all didn't watch that video of his little girl with that turtle the other day, that was the most cutest thing in the world.
Pretty damn cute.
Like he flew all the way for his baby girl's birthday, and he does great. That's what I love about June. He is so on top. A man in his position with the dogs and the rumble and everything, and when it comes to them babies, he's out. You can forget it, and I
Oh
love
yeah,
that. I love that.
I'm getting on that plane, hitting that
That's
road.
right.
Yeah, much respect to you, Mr. Joe, man. Hey, the reason why I said I couldn't see you, Adam is still actually in my fourth quadrant, so I didn't even know
He's
who
in
was
mine
on until I
too.
actually heard your voice.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so yeah, man, all love and respect, man. Love what you're doing. We're going to Rumble this year, and can't wait to see you in Alabama this weekend, man.
nah, for sure. How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Shit, tired.
I know you are. No, absolutely. Well,
Man,
we wanted you to come
I got
on
off
because,
the plane, got to the house, and got straight to the yards.
oh,
Yeah,
bless
man.
you.
'Cause
Woo.
tomorrow I gotta do trees and tree limbs. So today I had to cut the
Oh,
grass.
bless your heart.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
Look,
that's
Man,
I
grown
just
man
wanted to
spit
activity
it
right
surprise
out
there,
everybody
man.
with
Friday.
June
Cause
coming on, so he could talk about what his plans are with him coming to Cinco de Mayo and being our fun show judge. His first time he's ever come to Alabama for a dog show. He's been to Alabama before, but for a dog show, Cinco de
Yeah,
Mayo is gonna be his first time in Alabama.
mhm.
And
yeah, most definitely. Well, when it come to me judging, or running the ring, at I only do fun shows. I'd have had some registers reach out,
yeah,
about me doing sanction show judging, but I just like to stay independent, man. I don't want to tie myself, to no certain registry or get myself tied up in,
absolutely.
some stuff that I'm blindsided with. So I like to stay independent so I can work with who I want to work with, and do what I do. So
Yeah,
when it comes to me judging fun shows, um, really, the only thing the host gotta do is give me the category. Give me the category list and
I
tell
got
me
it.
tell me
I'm
how
there.
you
I
want
got it.
it to
I got
run.
it.
Only thing I need to know is, do you want them to walk or do you want them to just
there we
stay?
go. I love
But
that. I love that you leave it up to the
oh
host to ask that too.
and
yeah,
to
most
That's
me, I'm
definitely.
real.
leaving it all up to him.
Every
However, that
everybody
fun show is
everybody
his fun
operate
show.
different, man. So you always gotta see what the host want, because you can't run the show when you're a MC or a judge, no show is ran the same. So
Yeah.
you have to run the show how a show host want it ran, and where the show host is comfortable at. So I'ma always ask, do you want them to walk or do you want them
Yeah.
to just stack? Now the only
Yeah.
thing that I do recommend, if a show host want dogs to just stack, I do recommend that they at least walk for best in show,
Yeah.
There we go.
because I don't want to hand out no best in show, and a dog lose to a dog that can't even walk.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
I like that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if they don't walk the whole fun show, I do recommend that they do walk for best in show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, show host,
other
take
than
note of
that.
that.
Yeah, other than that, shit, a show host can go lay down. Once I get in the ring,
No,
Don't tell me
really,
for
that,
you
real.
Jim.
talking
Don't tell me
Like,
that, 'cause I'm gonna have
I'm gonna
I
handle
got a long
every.
3 days.
I'm gonna
Gonna be
handle
picking up
every
them trophies and
situation.
driving straight down to Troy
Listen,
Saturday.
any situation, any problem,
Yeah.
I'm gonna handle it myself.
There we go.
The only thing I need you for is if I call you to the ring. If I don't call you, I don't need you. You can go lay down. You can go play.
go
You can go talk to
rest. Go
your
get stuff to
people. You
talk
can
to
go
or
eat.
whatever.
Man, I'm gonna run the shit out that motherfucker for
He
real.
said you can go and come back and clean up. We'll have this straight.
Hey, hey,
No, I
hey,
love it.
and I ain't knocking nobody else. I'm not saying I'm the best MC or the best judge or nothing like that, but I'm gonna tell you, when I get in the ring, I work. I'm
Yeah.
I'm good. Like I run
Seen it.
shit how I would want somebody to run the jungle.
Yeah. I love
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
So you can finally, not saying that you can't before that, but it's for sure. Once I get in that ring and I get to work, you can go chill out. Unless I call
Yeah.
your name, I don't need you.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to come check up on what's going on. You don't have to worry about if something going on, any issues, any problems, or any questions. I will handle that.
Yeah.
And that's why cause I know I'm not cheap to get out. Like I'm expensive, but I'm
Yeah.
booked for anywhere between 35 and 45 shows a year
That's
at
amazing.
my rate.
You're always
But
Right.
I go over and beyond to do what I do. I don't just come in and okay, I'm booked the judge or I'm booked the MC. If I see you need help somewhere, or I see something not right, I'm gonna always come to, hey, you need some help right there, or hey, you
Mhm.
whatever, and I'm gonna help right there. Until we get to what I got going on. And that's how I like to operate.
Yeah.
Makes you so unique, and I love that about you. Like you are so hands-on in literally every aspect of every show, whether it's jungle or
Yep.
not. Like
Right.
jungle's your baby, but like when because you're also obviously you're doing coming to our Cinco show, which again, thank you so much. I know this is going to be your first time in doing a show in Alabama, so thank you for that.
Yeah,
But
most
I also
definitely.
know you're doing the Pull Up or Shut Up in Louisville,
Yep.
on the 24th of May, and so
Yeah.
like it's you are. I'm gonna see you twice in 1 month, baby.
Yeah. 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 I'm most definitely hands on. My main thing is, if I'm in the building, I want you to have a great show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't sit up there and tell somebody, I can't control your attendance, because the host plays a big role in, whether people will
Promotion.
come out for certain people, but
Promotions.
a host plays a role on the attendance just as much as anything. But
Absolutely.
my main goal is to make sure, regardless of what, that they said you had a great show when we leave that building.
That's
And
right.
that was
Yeah.
your show, not my show, but that was your show. I just did my job. But
Right.
if you didn't have a great show on our fun show behalf, then guess what? I didn't do my job, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my
Absolutely.
my job is gonna be to come in, make sure you have a well ran, organized show, and to make sure you get a chance to relax and actually take it in, that you can
Enjoy your
enjoy
show.
what you
Yeah.
just put on.
Right.
I love how you said that. For real.
I mean, my backside of wanting June to come was, you know, it's hard for us as hosts. I mean, I don't know about other hosts. I know for myself, me and Luis, we live. We don't live poor. We live by the means of what our concrete business builds for us, and um, we put a lot into this to any show, no matter who we have there. But we have so many judges that are the same judges that we go in front of a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I wanted somebody that has never been here before, that is a different eye, that has not. I know there's a lot of people from Alabama that do go to Rumble, but there's a lot that don't, that come to my shows. And I wanted June's eyes on our dogs.
I like
Yeah, and we appreciate that.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though.
We really appreciate.
I do like good competition to where it make it hard for me to make my decisions. So
That's right.
I'm most definitely looking forward to what they bring out. And I know a lot of states, they say they be overlooked, but when your state when your state throws a show, this is the time for you to come out and represent and put on for your
That's
state.
right.
Damn right.
That's
So
right.
people can see,
Mm-hmm.
why y'all shouldn't be overlooked, why they should have eyes on y'all dogs
Yeah.
and things
Oh,
like that.
absolutely. Definitely.
That's why I've been
Aaron
telling
Williams.
everybody, bring the best of the best that you have. Bring the best that you have, so that way you can compete against the best. Like, I don't want to compete against the best of the worst.
Yeah.
If my dogs, if I put my dogs in the ring, I want them going up against the best of the best, because I want them to win against the best of the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kandee, Aaron Williams is wanting to know what the fee is for entry for the fun shows.
On my show,
Yes, ma'am.
how much is the tickets for? So I'm doing it's $25 per category per dog, or you can get 5 categories for $100, or you can do whatever category for $150.
So unlimited categories, 150.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't be a
God
smart
damn.
ass.
Shit. I would
Yeah.
never. I would never. Hey, they better jump on that shit. I would never. Hey,
You would never what,
never.
June?
I would never do that. Hey, I had somebody. Hey,
$150.
I
Holy
had somebody
shit.
get 48 categories for the jungle.
God.
Somebody had 28. Somebody had 26. Somebody had like 32, and somebody had 48.
I think
Boy,
we've
hey,
added a couple, but I think we're going to
you a
have
good ass show host.
like 50, 55, 50, 50 something.
Hey, they better take
June,
advantage of that shit.
but
Yeah.
June, and not just that, best of show gets the cash prize with that big old trophy that Stephanie's making.
I ain't gonna
I don't
lie, I'll give
put a
away some
price
money,
on
but
it
I
because it
ain't
depends
doing
on
no
how many
damn
people get to
categories.
tell on the price. But
Yeah. Whenever you do bundles like that, though, and Shanika just said it, because it's also worked at her last show, and it's absolutely going to work for her next show, which we'll hear about later. Yeah, when you make bundles like that, it keeps everybody engaged. Everyone keeps bringing their dog in, and it's just, they feel like they're really part of the show instead of just there. So it absolutely, I feel like that really, really does have an impact to do that way. Now, some setups can't afford to do it that way because of the number of shows that they have. Like, I mean, June, I don't think you can do that.
Nah, hell nah.
That would,
Hell
June said,
no.
"Hell no, he can't do
Hell
that."
nah. Hey, she's
How
a
many
great.
categories did you have at your last
Who, me?
jungle?
About 100. But I'm gonna tell
100
you, hey,
categories?
my categories have anywhere between, I say, 15 to 80 dogs in every
Yeah.
category.
15 to 80, he says.
Yeah, that
To
Oh,
shit
it's
is
ridiculous.
80.
Yeah.
The
That's
80.
what's
crazy.
up.
That shit
So
is
could
Yeah.
never do
super
that.
crazy.
No,
That,
could not do
that's
I,
respect.
I,
that.
I
But
love
see, that's why I
I ain't gonna
said, like,
lie,
I
I
couldn't,
love my
like,
people, but shit, ain't that much love. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something that I am doing though. Everybody that won a first, second, or third place from any of my shows, or
Yeah.
best in shows, or run up from any of my shows, I do have a category for them in first place to take $3,500.
Hey,
So
that's what's up.
that's what's
That's cool.
I do give away money,
Yeah.
but it's just certain shit I'm not gonna do. And that shit she just did, that shit is unheard of.
I mean, but June, you could do like $1,000 ball all, or
Uh,
$1,000 rumble all day, or
Yeah,
2,000. I don't know. That's a lot of damn categories.
Who's
yeah,
such a lot
she's super
of
nice,
categories?
man.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit be going crazy. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
That
gonna
jungle.
make it out to the jungle, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I told you, June, I gotta have that dog. I don't want to
Yeah,
come out there until I have that
but
dog.
I ain't even gonna lie though. It's like you don't even have to have a dog when you come to the jungle. Is just it's so crazy. Like you can have fun at the jungle just coming.
Oh, oh
Cause
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
Uh oh. Uh
so
oh.
many people, and
yeah,
there's so many different things to see, like animals,
yeah.
different type of dogs, different. Now that I added different breeds,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's super
I like
crazy
that
in
you
there.
did that.
Well,
Yeah,
and
it's
yeah, what's funny is like Mary Scribner. She's one of your regular photographers there,
yeah.
and
I booked
she
her.
tells me all the time. She's just like, man, like there's so many people that come there just to go. Like, yes, people bring their dogs because obviously, hello, that's the best marketing ever
Yeah,
because it's one of the most heavily promoted, heavily marketed, and exposed shows
yeah.
every year. So it's just like your
The
dog's gonna get
exposure you
seen.
get there
Period.
is unmatched.
Man,
Period. Yeah.
it be football players in there,
Correct. Right.
fighters,
So
like
it's
all
like,
types of
yeah.
everything.
So, but the thing is like if you have that, like obviously to have a dog to take there, awesome. But at the same time, to just go there is a whole
Yeah,
experience because you're
Yeah.
seeing a bunch of dogs you've never seen before. I
most
promise
definitely.
you that. And you're meeting all these new people that you never knew were in the game at all. You're meeting, I mean, hell, you're meeting celebrities.
People
It's,
from all across
yeah,
the world.
yeah.
Hey, somebody had a goddamn alligator in there.
I saw it.
I ain't gonna lie
Shit
though.
got
He
real
was
Didn't
after the
somebody have a
rumble.
monkey?
It was a real jungle in there. It
hey,
really,
he
truly
was
was.
he was respectful though. He asked me before he did it, and I asked him how long was it, and I asked
Yeah.
him,
Give me the
do he bite?
stats. Give me the stats.
I
I
hey
mean,
bro,
you
I
know,
had to ask if he bite. Like, but he was like, nah, his mouth is taped up, and he wasn't that long. So
June,
I was like,
was he from
man, you can bring it,
Louisiana?
man.
He had to
Huh?
be from Louisiana.
No,
He
it's
had to be
probably
from
one of
Louisiana.
those. What are they called, Amanda? The little. I mean, they get
Caymans.
big, but
No, he
Cayman,
wasn't. Nah,
Cayman.
he wasn't that little. He was a real alligator.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I
Wasn't he
hear
just wasn't
the people
huge.
from that show on History Channel, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. You know, just can't understand a damn thing they say. Holding an alligator at
June,
rumble.
but
And
wasn't there somebody that had a monkey at one of your shows too?
Oh man, they got
which
monkeys,
time? Which
snakes,
time? Yeah.
what's the other things? The
I
monitors,
swear, someone had a
parrots,
kangaroo at your
birds,
show at one time, didn't they?
turtles, huh?
Did someone have a kangaroo at one of your shows or something like that?
He was at a different show. That was Weibo got it. Yeah,
Had a
he
moment
got
thought, like,
everything.
was that
Oh
jungle?
my
Because that would make
God.
sense. It makes
Hey,
sense.
somebody had a Merle pig at 2.0.
A Merle
Man,
pig.
man, listen.
I'd be
Hey,
like, sir, is that sanctioned?
man, listen, that motherfucker the jungle for real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I would love to see
Absolutely. And I feel like you
back
bring
that
that
pig
energy.
by the dogs.
Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's to the point to where the next jungle I'm probably gonna make just one category, but I'm gonna make a category for all other animals.
Man, that'd be
Cause I
cool
ain't
as
gonna lie, like
hell.
they do be respectful, bro. Like they
Yeah,
don't come try to take over. They don't try to take over the shine of the dogs. You know, they not in
yeah,
there causing controversy. You know, they just in there vibing, bro, because there's a lot of people.
yeah.
And one thing I can say about my crowd, they respect how I feel, and they very respectful, bro, on everybody respecting each other. You
Yeah,
know,
Oh,
I like that.
so
Hey, that'd
that's a
be
lot
cool
of
to
people to.
see. That'd be cool to see all those different animals in the ring together, man. Like snakes, kangaroos,
Yeah,
turtles,
yeah.
man,
What I
monkeys,
loved was the fact that, you
alligators.
know,
we'll
I
put
know
you in that.
Dave.
We'll put you in that ring next, Caleb.
Hey,
Just
June, make them walk. Make them
Nah, I'm
walk.
most definitely gonna make their ass walk. hey, hey, some people,
Or
bro, some
slither.
people. Man, listen, some people hate that about me, bro, because I really, people think I, just because I breed exotics, people think that I'm supposed to be lenient
Yeah.
on exotics, and I'm not lenient on exotics because all of my shit, they do what they do, they dogs. So, me coming from game dogs, bruh, all I know is real dogs, bro. So I've never known a fucking dog that can't walk, bro. Like, it used to be a three-legged dog in the neighborhood, bro, when we used to go to school, and that motherfucker used to chase us every day. So if that bitch can walk and run, then I know these four-legged motherfuckers supposed to
I think
walk.
so. Supposed to be
so
able to. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm not going for it, man. And
I hear you.
it's
Lois says she's gonna bring her Chihuahua. What'd she say?
Yeah,
I
she's gonna
bring my
bring
Chihuahua. He's
her
7
chihuahua.
pounds of furry. His name's
Yeah,
Pikachu.
man,
she's
listen,
Fury.
them people had so many different type of dogs. They had some type of like a wiener dog type of some type of dog, but it was a fluffy, all types of shit, bro. I'd be like,
There was some.
man, look,
There were some dogs there. I was
At
like,
ICBR Nationals, there was a girl that had one of those. Was it the Tibetan
yeah, she
yeah,
gonna bring them
Mastiff?
yeah,
to the
Tibetan
drama.
Mastiff.
Man,
It's a
that
Tibetan
thing.
Mastiff.
Nakaya got a picture like right down beside it. And you couldn't even see his eyes, and whenever
Fair.
she moved the
They caught a
fur,
thing.
the eyes were as big, like this big around.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
it was,
badass dog.
that dog was
Yeah.
wild looking.
Yeah, I love them dogs. They good people too. They from North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was one of those things where it's like when I saw it, like because obviously any show that I can't make it to, I watch the lives throughout the day and everything, and when that one popped up, I was just like, oh, it's a Tibetan. How did that get in there? And then
Absolutely gorgeous
and people were like,
dog.
what
Absolutely
is it? I'm
gorgeous.
like, well, get used to it because that's just one of the first ones you're going to see. I mean, it's a breed that's I think is going to start coming out a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, it was cool to see a Tibetan Mastiff at
Man,
ICBR.
but could you imagine? Like you'd have to have
It's a lot of that's
a
a lot of group.
crazy place, like big place to be able to breed those kind of
Yes.
dogs. Like, could you imagine a litter as big as they are? They probably have like 20 puppies at one time. Not for real.
That's a bit of a stretch. I think so. I think the largest litter was like a Great Dane litter of like 20, and but I don't know if Tibetans throw that many
What?
puppies, but they're all
A Great
giant.
Dane had 20 puppies?
Huh?
A dog had 20 puppies?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's in the
Hell
Guinness
nah.
Book of World Records. I swear it's in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's like I
That's
think it
wild.
was a Great Dane or something like that. It was a larger breed, but it was not like a giant. It wasn't a bear, like a Tibetan Mastiff or
You
anything
gotta
like that. But
circulate nipples. Like you gotta.
Hey,
shit.
That's crazy.
you know what though? The good thing about them other breeds though is they really whip themselves. They not like how we got to do with
Yeah,
the bullet breed
yeah.
and the Frenchies.
A
Like
lot of
we got
them
to sit
do.
back and watch.
So domesticated now. So
Yeah,
domesticated.
it's like we
Yeah.
baby the shit out these dogs these
Oh,
days.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a little bit more self-sufficient. Yeah, they don't need as much. They're less likely to even need the C-section, let alone any of the postnatal care. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where I'm really excited that we're getting to see so many more of these other breeds at these dog shows that like you're not. It's an exposure that I mean that money can't buy that level of exposure, especially at jungle. So I'm excited to see stuff like
Aaron and
that.
Stewart, what up? But
But
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This actually my first time coming to a show in Alabama and Kentucky. So
oh,
that's
That's
you know that's
awesome.
that's
That is so
yeah, it's
awesome.
it's pretty dope, to meet, the different people.
I know
And
we're
I ain't gonna lie, like that actually helps me, build what I'd have built too, because I meet so many different type of people, and people actually get to meet you off of the internet,
That's right.
and that's what help you build a lot. That's why I tell people sometimes you got to get off this internet and actually
Yeah.
go
meet
outside,
some people.
There we go. Come on.
because
Come on.
people judge you and judge your character based off what they see and
Yes.
what they hear from other
What they
people off the
perceive. What
internet.
they perceive.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
perception's
and don't
everything.
really know you.
Yeah.
So I'd have had people be like, "Damn, they said you was like this and you was like that." I ain't gonna lie, I'm not just overly friendly. I ain't gonna lie about that. It just depends on your vibe when you come up to me. Like I
Yeah.
gotta, yeah, I can't feel like your vibe off. But if
Yeah.
your
That's real.
vibe not off, I sit there and talk to you.
Yeah.
So, I've met a lot of people. I've been doing this shit for a long time, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been a hot commodity for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
I've been around
that's
for a
what
while.
started.
Yeah, I've been around for a while, and I ain't never had no issues. Like, and
Yeah.
I've been going to shows for 12 years. I've never had no issues. Um, and I think that's why a lot of people trust my judgment too, because coming from exotics, I came from when the Bullet Gang hated exotics.
Yeah.
They was ready to get rid of us, like how the pit bull breeders hate the bully breed. The
Yeah.
bully breed hated the exotic breed. So for people to see how I stand on things with the exotics, I think that kind of helped, gaining the trust, of the entire American bully breed, when it comes to my judgment. So, I most
Yeah.
definitely stand on business. I don't do politics. I don't do favoritism. You can't pay. Don't nobody have enough money to pay me, to pick your dog.
Yeah. I like that.
So, yeah, that shit can't be bought because my name is more important than anything.
Yeah.
Well, and
So,
also,
hey,
like in local areas, like here, just like we were talking the other day, like how, in Texas, certain people with hosts and stuff, but like when we've had friends that come out and judge, you don't want nobody to say anything. But
Right.
if somebody gets mad and they didn't win, they're gonna say it. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, they picked them because that's their friend," and that's another reason for me wanting to have you come out because, like you said, I know you can't be bought.
Yeah,
You
Yep.
know,
yeah.
and I
I
know
tell
that a
people
lot
all
of
the
these
time.
dogs that you're
I
gonna
don't
come see,
I
and
don't like
hopefully the
nobody
dogs,
enough to pick them. I don't like nobody enough to pick their dog.
right?
Like it's
okay.
because at the end of the day, with what I done built and with what I do, I have to be equal with everybody. Like I can
That's
sit there and
right.
talk to you for 30, 40 minutes at a show and probably never pick your goddamn dog.
Yeah.
And not because I've been talking to you, but you don't have the best dog, you don't have the best
Yeah.
dog.
Yep.
Right.
Period.
And I done had people get mad at me. I guess maybe because they thought because we sat there and talked, maybe they felt like I was gonna pick their dog, pick their
Hmm.
dog.
I thought it was
I
great.
might have told them they had a nice dog, but you might do have a nice dog, but it's 5, 10, 15, 20 other dogs in the ring,
That are
and
nice
only
also.
three can
Yeah.
place. So it's only first, second, and third. Don't mean that you don't have a nice dog. It's just
Right.
you
There
got
are other.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 other dogs in the ring that's probably better than your dog or fit the category or fit the standard better than
Mhm.
your dog.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this too, not now that we're on this topic, because I see a lot of people that say fun shows don't have a standard. And true enough, fun shows do not have a standard.
Right.
But as a judge should have a standard himself.
Mhm.
Um, when you judging pocket class, XL classes, the different classes like that, the micro class, even though it's a fun show, you still shouldn't be picking dogs based off of your preference.
Mm-hmm.
You still should be picking dogs based off of the actual standard of those dogs.
Right.
Now, when it comes to colors, like blue, black, white, different colors like that, then of course you picking the best overall dog from front to back. When I say best overall dog, I mean structure. I mean the actual dog from front to back, and I'm also looking at flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it comes to different bloods, like let's say Miyagi, Dax,
Right.
different bloods, any bloods. Now on that category right there, which I took that category away from the jungle because that category, those type of categories can be um real controversial because they
Yeah.
have to be explained from the beginning on
What the
what we doing with
expectations?
this category.
What
Because when
the
it comes to
expectations?
those categories, I feel like they should be judged based off of the dog that represents that dog the best.
I agree.
But let me tell y'all where it get tricky at and where the controversy come in at. Is because you have people with that blood that's a better dog in the ring,
Yeah.
but it don't look like that dog.
Yeah.
So it's watered down at that point. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
That's the
you
Yeah.
silhouette
do
that
have
you
a
shoot
better
No
for.
longer
dog.
looks like Golden Child anymore. So that
Yeah.
category will.
Yeah. So that's where the controversy come in at because yeah, you do have a better dog, but your dog don't look like that blood anymore. So I can't pick your dog because when this dog is posted and that owner see that blood, guess what that owner
Yeah.
You're
supposed to see?
looking for the
He's supposed to
quintessential
damn near
trait.
see
Yeah.
his or her dog.
Yeah.
So that now, when it comes to those categories, those that is something that we have to get understood at the beginning, so that they won't, have an attitude or whatever once we get to it and they don't win or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as there's clear expectations, just like you said earlier, as long as the host gives you clear expectations on certain categories, like, I mean, not that, fun show judges shouldn't have like they shouldn't have 100% carte blanche. They should
Most
like
definitely.
there should be some expectations. Like if they're talking about like biggest head, are we talking about like total measurement, or are we talking about
Hey,
in comparison to the rest
Sarah.
of its like you're like in with its body and its overall size taken into comparison because there are some standards that are going to have a massive head
Most definitely.
in comparison to the rest of their body than a mastiff's going to have in comparison to theirs. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing here? Like, what's the actual expectation? So yeah,
It's
you do need to have that kind of information from the host.
it's
Absolutely.
good that you brought up that actual category because if you do have the biggest head category on your front show side, then make sure that we have the measuring tape
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
can actually
Yeah.
because
Like the
it's
widget.
hard to eyeball that
Mhm.
shit like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
Impossible.
dog head might look like it's bigger than that dog head,
Yeah.
but then when we measure that shit, you be like, damn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Exactly. I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, so we most definitely need to make sure we got a the measuring
Mayo
tape.
tape.
And even if you got biggest bone, is because that biggest bone can be tricky too.
Yeah.
And those type of things right there just keep down the controversy on
Yeah.
the categories. But those are two categories that a lot of dogs do go in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So definitely, as long as the expectations are clear, everything's.
Yeah,
I mean, and
most
it's not
definitely.
just the host telling the judge, obviously, but the judge also communicating, which I think you do beautifully. You make sure that anybody that's hopping into that ring in that
Yeah,
category, they know what you're looking
most
for.
definitely.
So that way, it's not oh, I wasted my money.
Hey,
Well, I know
hey, it's
exactly what you're looking
crazy.
for.
It's crazy you said that because I just judged. I think I was in Indiana, and it was a category, and it was I think it was biggest head, and he was like, my dog not moving, my dog not moving. Oh, my dog nicer, and I'm telling him like, bro, it's biggest
That's
head.
not the
So the
category.
only thing that matter right now it's the biggest head. It don't matter if your dog not moving. It don't matter if it's stacking better. It don't matter if it's looking better. Biggest head is biggest head. And that's one thing about me. I don't mind explaining a category.
Right.
And if I don't know exactly what you want me to judge based off of that category, I don't mind calling you to the ring and
Right.
ask you, hey, what do I need to judge this based
Right.
off of? And then I relay that over to them so they can have the understanding of what I'm actually finna judge this category based off of.
Hey, that's perfect explanation. You can't
Oh,
ask for
absolutely.
any
Hey,
more than the
Landon
host, the
Phillips, y'all did
participant.
that live with him last night, and he asked, I'm assuming this is to June. Do you think the best dog in the game are the hottest studs out right now, or are there a lot of hidden gems?
Hold up. I'm gonna jump on my other phone so I can kind of
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
but
reread
yeah,
it.
he's just asking you, do you think the dogs that are out right now are in fact the hottest studs? Which in all reality, let's just stop saying studs. It's hottest dogs, general, because there's some bad bitches out
I
there.
like those
Uh,
diamonds in the rough
but
myself.
yeah, like in contrast, do you feel like there's more hidden gems that people aren't bringing out instead of more so than the dogs out right now being the hottest that there are? Like
Some of the dopest dogs, not even studs.
that's
To
what I'm
be
saying.
honest
Like
with
there's
you,
some bad bitches out there.
I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of studs lacking right now. A lot of studs looking like females because they lacking head pieces, bro.
Hmm.
Come on.
They lacking head pieces, they lacking bone, and they lacking mass. When I say mass, I'm talking about body girth, and
Mm-hmm.
rear. Now one thing I can say, on the American Bully side, the American Bully is with some are going towards the extreme side.
That's all I know.
You know, that shit look good to me. You know,
There's some. Yeah.
and they also done came out with the micro American Bully,
Yep.
and they still holding the body.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, the look.
there's a lot of them that, like, if in a picture, you can't tell that it's not a pocket. You can't tell because
yeah,
it's shaped
most
the same.
definitely.
And
So
those are those
Landon
really cool ones. Yeah.
said, "Shit, come on to my
I
yard."
just think a lot of people need to start coming out,
Yeah.
or we need to start forcing people to come out.
I think
And the
I think
only
that's a lot of the problem is because like there's so many people breeding now, and they say because the bully world's so saturated that people are having to go down on their prices. But if my dog, if I breed my dogs and they have the pedigree to match their look, I look at the dog first, of course, and then I look at the pedigree.
Yeah.
But if dogs match and they're good quality, what I would consider good quality show dogs, I'm not lowering my ticket. I'll keep every one of them before I sell the first one for a lower
Right.
price.
yeah, I just think a lot of dogs don't come out. Well, some dogs don't come out because they feel like if they can sit on the internet and
Uh,
make money, then why would I come outside?
Right.
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Once money slow
Plays a
down,
part.
it's either gonna be two things. They either gonna come
Yeah.
outside or they gonna end up leaving the bullet game.
Yep.
Hey, I like that. So
That's
that's
yourself
forcing
out.
them. So yeah, I agree with you, June. That's
Yeah.
real talk right there.
Like sometimes
Absolutely.
sometimes you gotta make people come outside, man.
Like put your hands
And it's,
on the
it's only right for
dogs.
the
Yeah.
community,
Yeah.
especially with it being so much photoshopping going on.
Hmm.
Where
Yes.
it's only right. You either gotta make them come outside, or they gonna end up leaving.
Yeah.
I've been to so many like little fun like meet and greets, and some of these new people have some of the most beautiful dogs I've ever seen, and they're pets. Like they're just sitting at home with them. I'm like,
Yeah. There's
can
like
you please come to my show?
That's because
like
they
for the
they
love of
lack
God, this dog needs to be out here,
They
and they're
just
just like,
love
oh,
them
I mean, he's just
dogs.
my
a,
couch
a lot
potato.
of
And I'm just like,
people a lot of
sexy
people lack
potato.
a lot of people lack um knowing how to promote. Um,
Yes.
some people jumped in the game because of the internet,
Yeah.
and the thing that goes wrong with that sometimes is because they get tied up in what's going on the internet,
Mhm.
and they feel like that's how the game goes.
Yeah.
Like that's why so many people really
Yes.
feel like it's so much drama in this shit, and
Yes. Come
it's
on.
so much the game not fun no more.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is hella fun.
It,
I don't give a damn what you say.
there we
This
go.
motherfucker is hella fun.
Enjoy
Like
it. Yeah.
we still got shit going on. The game is still good.
Mhm.
But if you're only interacting on social media and you're only doing on live sack offs and you only
Uh-huh.
jumping on live, then
Come
hell yeah, the
on.
game is dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because
That's
drama
what you're
draws
there for. That's
crowds.
what you're showing
Drama
up
draws
for.
crowds. So
Yeah, you gotta come
that's what everyone
outside.
portrays
Absolutely.
is drama. So you're
I
right.
think with
You're
this
right.
show, I've gotten on more lives than any other show, but it's been to promote my show.
Oh, well, yeah. And that's the thing though, is again, your shows historically have just been I mean, just this family reunion of people that like even if there's new folks there, you feel so immensely comfortable because everyone's there to have a good time. They know it's going to be
Right.
a good time. So they prepared themselves accordingly. And so everyone in there is, while they're there to compete, they're also there, they're just happy to be there. So yeah, I
Yeah.
love the vibe of your show, June. I think you're going to see that. And
Oh yeah,
and
June's gonna feel what Southern
you're going to feel the love.
hospitality
Yeah,
is
you're going to feel the love in
my
that room.
show.
So
Nah,
it's
most good.
I hope that feeds you
I
as
ain't gonna
well.
lie. Everywhere I go, man, it's a lot of love and respect, man. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that shit. I'm gonna speak on this because I just seen. I'm gonna speak on two different things actually. So the first thing we got, uh, he said no dog leaving here less than 4K. This 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 what I want to say about that. Um, it's hard to make a set price
Yeah.
for a
When you don't
camp
know what's coming.
because every breed don't click and every dog is not and not saying your price, but I'm gonna say just say if I said they're leaving my camp for $5,000, it's not guaranteed that every dog in that litter is worth
That's
$5,000.
right.
Mhm.
That's and this just out of experience,
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
me to
you can't
you.
be presumptuous.
That's how you end up stuck with a facility, a yard, or a house full of dogs.
Yep.
Because every dog not gonna turn out. Every puppy not gonna turn out. Some puppies that you feel like the weakest link in the litter might turn out to be the hitter. Some dogs
Yep.
that you feel like gonna be the hitter turn out to be bullshit.
Yep.
So when it comes to pricing, um, pricing should be accordingly.
Mhm.
Um, now I would say this: at times, you gonna have pet homes. You can take a badass stud to a badass female and get a litter of trash. I'm talking about the whole goddamn litter
You're like, "Oops."
with two dope ass parents.
Oh,
Because just
Yes.
because the parents dope and you feel like they complement each other, don't mean that it's going to
yeah.
click genetically.
Yep.
And see,
Yeah.
I
There we go.
used to do lives like this back in the day. See, they got me out my shell right now because I used to do educational lives every night. That's how I built this shit, but
Yeah.
I just don't do it no more because I don't like the confrontation and the bullshit that come with it now. I done got older, so
I hear
I
you.
don't be want to deal with that shit.
Oh no.
But
June,
this
he said depends on what you're breeding and if you're line breeding pet homes,
It
man,
doesn't
that
$3,000.
matter.
shit
You still
can
don't know what's
still, bro. That
coming. You
shit
still
can
don't know what's
still turn
coming.
out trash, bro. I've been doing this shit for a long time, over 20 years, bro. I come from game dogs. This how I ended up producing lil bags on my very first litter because I already knew how to breed dogs, bro. Like
Yeah.
I took lil to produce lil bags. I took a RIP Rose son to RIP Rose mama litter mate sister. So I knew what I was doing,
Yeah.
and when I bred lil bags, I produced lil bags. I end up building a fucking legacy, and his
Yeah.
production is all over the world, bro. At $3,000 to use him, bro, and his production is all over the world. I got shit in Canada, it's shit in the UK. He been dead for 4 5 years, and they still running his blood in London right now. So it most definitely can happen. And another thing I want to talk about is Stewart just said that it was a dog. that he had seen, and he didn't get their info. He said, kills me out. I need that stud credit. I went to Lynn's show in Jackson
Mhm.
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, and I bought that Merle that I got with the ears. He walked in the ring, and I was the judge. He walked in, and he didn't even win because he didn't be still. But guess what? That same dog that didn't win, guess what I told him before he walked out that ring? I want that
Hmm.
dog.
How
3 days later, I was going to pick that dog up. I paid $15,000 for that dog.
Woo!
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But he wouldn't be still in the ring, so I couldn't pick him. But guess what? I paid that same dog that I didn't pick, and he didn't place not first, second, or third. Wouldn't have placed fourth or fifth. Guess what? I paid $15,000 for that dog.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's to show you. Yeah, that's to show you how crazy the game is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this shit. Hey, the game is still the game, man. It depends on who you surround yourself around, and if you
Yes.
stand on the internet or are you coming outside to kick it with us? Cause we outside. We outside, man. And we're in Alabama this weekend. And the 24th, we in Louisville. Is y'all coming outside or what?
Oh,
There we go.
Because we
absolutely. I
outside,
love it.
man.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I thank you guys for coming on and promoting the show and for telling us what y'all are about. Again, Cinco is one of my favorite of the year. In June, you are going to make it very special this year as well. And I hope that it gets you down here to the South more often because you'll
Most
see what we're
definitely.
about.
I appreciate
So,
that.
but yeah,
Yeah.
so thank you again. And I know I'll see all y'all this weekend, and obviously Caleb will as well, and then several of the people that are on in the
Yes.
comments will,
I might
will
Hey.
be
be
there.
there.
So
Most definitely. I
Yeah.
June,
Yeah.
appreciate
You
June
y'all.
definitely
said
be
I,
there, King.
June said I don't have to be there, so I might be there.
Yeah, you go lay down, goddamn. Once I
oh, you
Look,
get to
go
no,
ahead.
working,
no,
you
I ain't.
good. You can go
June,
kick your
we,
feet up.
June, we were just talking about this earlier. I'm a big hugger, so I can't wait to wrap my arms around you.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah,
I
you can
got
But
you.
all right,
Got
Amanda,
you.
Caleb, I love y'all, and
All right. All
I'll
right.
holler at y'all later.
All
Don't
right. Bye,
be
All
good,
right.
be a
y'all.
good
Appreciate you,
boy,
June. Hey,
Caleb.
pleasure, man.
Appreciate
Y'all take
y'all.
care. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you guys again. All right, let's see here. I'm thinking, let's see who's still here. Let's see. I know New South has a show coming up, and I know that Shanique has a show coming up. So either one of you guys, let's see here. Let's see. Try to type up here. All right. And let's see here, because I know that I think Shanika show is in June. And then I know we have big bands in June. And then, but in New South, that's a show that is in May. Is that correct, Stewart? Because I know that you were the one that mentioned him. I know that also Anthony Gray also has a show, I want to say, in Lumberton, North Carolina. I think that's an ABKC show. I think on May 10th. There's a Bando Bullies event that's got like 7 shows, which is insane. And I think it's a 2 or 3 day event. But thus far, anybody that has mentioned their show to me, I have put that show, if they have an event link, I've put that link in the comments. So that way you can go ahead and click on it, get some more information if you need to reach out to the host, things like that. So, so that'll be at your disposal as well. And then, yeah, I think, Bam has a show coming up in June as well. I'm trying to remember if his is the same day that there's another show in a different region. June 14th, yes, yeah. So that's gonna be in a different region. So. But yeah, yes, that's right. Bando Bullies, that show is massive. And again, it's like 7 shows, so, and a fun show. So, which is also big. So it's going to be a pretty good opportunity. And I think that is also be our if I'm not mistaken. And then Shanika's has a show coming up in June as well. And then that one is going to be ICBR. Let me put her event in the comments as well. So if you need to click on that to get some more information, there's that. And then thank you guys for being so patient while I type these things in. There's May and June, and then again in August and September. Those are some heavy months for shows and varying registries. So it's one of those things where it's just like you're never going to be hurting to find a show to go to within your distance. So all right, let's see here. Caleb, has anybody reached out to you to come on?
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me?
Now I can. You were really, really silent, and it was beautiful.
Well, yeah. I didn't know if I was silent or not at first, muted, because y'all just like, you and Kandee especially just talked over me. So I was like, well, let them talk tonight. Let them talk. Like, especially, I just want to punch you in the face. But
I'm gonna choke you with his lip lead.
I know that New South Kennels, I know they were talking about him. I know Shanika White,
Mhm.
sent her an invite. I don't know if she's still on. Big Band Kennels, Anthony Gray. Shout out to all of them and all of their shows coming up. Shout out to June Williams coming on. He spoke some
So
real talk tonight. I love how he was talking about how when he gets to a show, you're going to get your money's worth because he's going to run the show. Like he said, he would be comfortable letting someone else. And then he said that he would let the host literally enjoy what they've done, because so many times you see the host just running around and they're not enjoying it because they're so stressed out. But
right.
I've seen it time and time again. I've been to multiple shows that he's been the MC, the fun show judge, the host, whatever the case may be. And it's what you see is what you get, and that's someone that's running the operation. That's a good thing that I'm saying. Like, he takes over the operation, but he allows the host to dictate it. But then he's like, okay, that's all I need. I got you. Now I know how to run this show.
Yeah,
Because
take
the
a seat for a second and you enjoy your show.
Exactly. Because the host is paying for people to really help run the show. The fun show judge is the MC, and you're getting that all in one at the rate that he's always promoting. So if you're interested, hit him up, get him on. It'll be worth it. But yeah, Shanika White, are you there?
I know, right? I keep on tagging these folks and everything.
Big Band Kennels. Big Band Kennels, are you there? Stewart
Did you
Flagg.
come out?
Stewart Flagg, if you're there, come back on, promote your show. Let's end the night with the promotion on your show. Like, this is literally a give back to the bully community and to show host, because whether we're a part of shows or not, but we are a part of the one in Louisville, Kentucky. We're not for Candies. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I'm just joking. But we love the shows and we love to promote the shows, and this is what this live is for. Is for the positivity of the community. We're constantly trying to promote. We're constantly trying to educate, and that's what we stand on. If you like negativity, don't come on the show. You're not going to like the show. We're not going to talk down on any kennel. We're not going to talk down on any dog. We're not going to talk down on any show. It's constantly going to be it's promotion. I almost said big promotion because that's all Big Band Kennels.
I know, right?
But
but it's all fine.
But no, that's what this live stands on, and that's what we've been doing for almost 3 years now. It's been a complete honor to continue to do this, and it's been a complete honor for the people that have come on. And tonight was a huge surprise because I had no idea that June was coming on. I had no idea that he was on because Adam was literally up there.
Sorry, I knew, and I kept it from you. That's why we were stalling, and all of a sudden, we were stalling a little bit because I was just like, we knew he was en route.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, let's like, what's going on? Like, hey, and then he came out, I was like, oh shoot, and then I'm like, hey, I don't even know who's on because like Adam was frozen, but then I heard a different voice, and I'm just like, oh shit, this is June. Like, let's talk. Let's talk. Like, he can talk some dog. It's not just, guys, it's not a name. Like, he's built a brand and he talks dog and he grades dogs and he judges dogs and he judges them fairly. I've seen him at ABKC Nationals. I've seen him at BRC shows. I've seen him at fun shows. I've seen him at ICBR shows. Like, we've actually won a best in show under him in Mississippi at a Jamie Lynn show. Like, it's very, very, very fairly judged, but yeah, like, man, huge respect for him. So that was fun tonight.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And eventually, like, if we can get him on for a whole spot and kind of talk about, like, start to finish what it's like to, have to basically organize and orchestrate Jungle, which again is the biggest show of the year. I mean, obviously, it's no
Numbers
offense
don't
to
lie.
any national show. It's like that's an ungodly amount of moving parts and a lot of correspondence, and it's just everything leading up to it has got to be invariably overwhelming. But
Candy, hush. Shut your ass up, Candy. I could punch you in the face too. Punch you
yeah, so
right in the face.
he threatens us a lot, and he's just like nothing but hot air. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
right.
any takers? Are we gonna end this? Because hey, this is
Because I know
promotion.
JC, he's
Big Band.
here.
Like, I know he just came on. Like, hey, if you want to come on, come on. If not, I'm.
Come on, guys! Like, this is free promo. This is free game. Come on! Like this is one of those things where, like, I know that I'd spoken to, again, Anthony Gray. He's got that Major Lines ABQC event in Lumberton, and then again, I think it's 2010. Bando Bullies has another one coming up in May as well. BRC event. Oh, that's weird. Here, let me, it's not letting me add you.
It's still
Let me
showing
see.
everyone in mind. Hey, I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna jump right back in and see if I
Don't threaten me.
refresh my screen. Bye.
Okay. All by myself. Yeah, I sent him an invite. He's not showing up on my people that I'm able to request from. In his request, it told me that it was it couldn't add him. It's really weird. I don't know why. But either send me a new request or hop out and hop back in. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is Caleb. Not the person I was looking for, but whatever.
It's tripping. Hey, Big Band, jump out of Facebook altogether. Jump back in, because a lot of times that really just kind of refreshes itself.
Yeah, it is tripping. You're so right. Yeah, it's just again, just hop out and hop back in, because when, like, I received the request, but the moment that I accepted it, it said it couldn't do it, and it didn't even give me the normal error, like, due to technical reasons. It was just like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Shit.
You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. Lord. You're like, it just gave me the technical. Amanda messaged me a few nights ago and said, I am the brother that she wishes I was the brother that she had. Weird. Very random.
Like the one that I'd like to push off of a roof. Yeah. I can be on board with you being the brother I never had that I would really love to push off of a roof. No, that's all right.
All right, Big Band, hurry up and come on, because I can't do this.
I see a request.
But no, hey everyone, thank you for viewing in. Again, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Tuesday night Bully Talk, also Quadcast. We have 4 hosts. For when Bruce is working, Michael Higginson. But we try to make it educational. We try to make it fun. We try to make it where you leave with some piece of knowledge. So viewing every Tuesday. Share the lives, and we're gonna keep them going. 3 years strong.
It's not letting me add you, sweetie. Like I'm trying like 3 different ways to add you, and it's not letting me do it. Oh, hold up.
What is
Oh, it's thinking about it. The first time
You're like,
I
oh,
started thinking about it. Oh,
All right, look, y'all hear me?
I
yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, what's
We hear
going
you.
on, man? How y'all doing?
I'm all right.
Doing good, doing good. Got a little
What up,
close
my
up with my
boy?
face, so I gotta look back up.
Man, not much. I was watching the niggas and who was the niggas and who was this? LA play.
Yeah. Who won?
Oh,
It's
it's like,
still going on. This second
Shoot.
quarter right now.
I got Boston and Orlando on. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
oh,
Straight up.
Yeah. But what up, man? Promote your show. Promote your stuff. Boy, I love you. Like, man, when I first met you, I was like, I don't know about this guy.
Bro, don't you
But
start this. You always try to tell this story and it's not the truth. And look, I'm still that same guy. That's what you fail to realize. I'm still that same guy.
But no, you're not. Like, you have grown as an individual, and I say that as the most respectful way I possibly can. Man, now I know you. I've met your
Yeah.
dad. I've seen the real side of you. I've had conversations with you like weekly, multiple times in the week, and I respect you, man. Like, I
Yeah.
don't say that just because we're on the live. Like, no, I say that because I respect you. You're my dog, man. But tell people who you are and tell them about your show, man.
Caleb, can I introduce myself as Band? I got to go by JT because you said you refused to call me.
Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm gonna call you JT.
Well, no, you gonna call me what I tell you to call you. But nah, man, what's up, y'all? Hey, so June 14th, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in Vincent, Alabama. We told them March 22nd. Vincent, Alabama was the place to be, but somebody by the name of Caleb Weddle didn't make it, so I'm gonna call him out. He didn't make it there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Man, look, that show was so cool. It was so much fun. And like everybody just really, really enjoyed themselves. And I just looked like for a week, I just saw everyone keep posting content from that. And the biggest thing with me was everyone who came out and enjoyed themselves. That was the best part. It wasn't about it being attached to my name or anything in my hometown. It's just the people who enjoyed themselves. So I said we're gonna try to make it better June 14th. Like we had things we had to learn, and we're gonna try to make it better. And like I said, we're gonna educate people who've never stepped out in the sanction shows to try to push them to come to the sanction show. So this is all fun. Like I said, it's come out there and have fun. Travis, shout out to Travis too. I know he's not on here, but Travis always said I'm never stepping in the ring with a dog. But Travis got out there.
don't listen to him. He's covered in
No,
salt.
that's my dog. That's my dog. Travis Gasper, man. Shout out. All love, man. All love.
Yeah, like I said, he had someone else handling his dog, but the dog didn't want to do right for them, so Travis got out there. And Travis always said, "Man, I'm never stepping in no ring." But he did just to just to be a supporter, man. There was so many people who came out to support, and it was just such a great feeling. I want everyone to come out again and have a great time and enjoy themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, and JT, Big Band.
What's up?
That doesn't now JT. That didn't feel right.
What's up, bro?
But man, I'm gonna give you your flowers because you're not gonna sit there and really pump your chest because you're a very humble guy. But you've been doing these meet and greets for about 2 years now? And
going on 3.
Okay, going on 3, and it's consistently about every 6 months, correct? Like twice a year.
2 a year.
So every single time, like you called me out, so I can go ahead and say this: I've never been to one.
Yep.
But damn it, every time I see you post it, I guarantee I'm going to share it because I want everyone. Because I show love to people that show love to the breed. You don't got to show love to me. You got to show love to the breed. I'm going to show love to you. But every single 6 months, I've seen it get better and better and better and better. And this last one, I was like, damn, I wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed a great
time. Okay, Amanda, that's not needed. A guilt trip is not needed here. But JT, hush.
What's up?
But man, you had people that shout out Trayvon, people that were taking professional pictures, the drone, the videos, you had the drinks, you had the food truck, and you're promoting these businesses the same time you're promoting yours. And you're always looking out for everyone, man. Like, you're a very young man. Like, you're mid-20s. But the way you talk, it's like, man, let me listen to you because you're really, really, you're talking some some good talk, and you're looking out for everyone. So, man, keep doing what you're doing.
And one
Respect to
thing
you,
I
man.
learned about speaking, and it's certain things I don't speak on because I don't educate myself on. When I speak, I don't want to sound like an idiot. So it's certain things when I'm talking, I try to present myself a certain way. And like I said, you try to carry yourself a certain way to get a certain level of respect. So it's just certain things, like I said, I hate when people talk and they don't know what they're talking about. I cannot stand it. So it's like I
Yeah.
refuse to talk about something that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I look, and I appreciate that, but I always learn just to be humble, man. Like I said, and it wasn't just me, man. It was so many people just, like I said, Adam and Amanda, they did it for free. They took time out their day to do that. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like Tramique was throwing into
So
something for the ladies stack off. Like she did not have to do that. My cousin came on there and sold the barbecue. Like, my auntie was down there selling drinks. Like those people took time out of their day for something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It was bigger than me. So that's like one of the greater feelings, though.
it was so fun. And again, it was an honor to be considered to even be part of your team. So it was a blast. I'm really looking forward to June 14th again. There's going to be there's obviously talks to add some things and to we know it's going to it's summer in Alabama, so I know, JT's got all kinds of things ready to go, to make sure that everybody's, comfortable and has what they need. So this is this is very, very well thought out, incredibly well planned. We're very excited to be a part of it. So I really appreciate you for making Adam and I a part of your team.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I try to show love to people who, show love to me and support me. I always try my best to do that. And I said, just staying loyal to your support system. If y'all didn't look at my story yesterday, I put a whole bunch of pictures with people who supported me and stuff from the past. And like I said, that was my way of saying thank y'all.
Yeah. No, that's real. June 14th, Vincent, Alabama. Be there.
Yeah,
Big Band
yeah.
Kennels. Man, puts it on. He's putting on for the state of Alabama, putting on for the breed. Keep doing your thing, man.
Try my best, man. Try my best. And I thank y'all for pushing me and motivating me, man. Like I said, even when Trayvon passed for a second, I said, man, I said, well, we can't do it now. And even his girlfriend was like, he wouldn't want that. Birdie was like, he would not want that. And even y'all said, y'all know Trayvon won't want that. But it's like, that, man, he went out his way to help me so much, and I'm so grateful for him, man. People just don't even know. And Trayvon, when he came to me, he never came with ulterior motives. His plan was to help me as much as he could with my show to do his own. He said that from the beginning.
Yes.
He said, hey, you already done meet and greets. He said, so he said, why don't you think about doing a fun show? And I'm like, well, I thought about doing ribbons. He said, well, if you're going to do it, you got to do the whole thing. I said, well, I don't know anyone. And then he connected me with Tramique, and me and Tramique built a relationship from there. So it's like networking.
Man. And he respected the hell out of you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, same with him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad. Like I said, if you go on my page a long, long time ago, it's almost close on 2 years ago, I gave him a shout out because a lot of people say they don't have time for dogs. Trayvon was a father of two, loving man, and like I said, he worked a 12-hour shift. Sometimes he'd work 7 days straight, and he had I think 6 dogs, and he had a little house dog too. But he made time for his animals. He made time for everything he cared about. So the thing was, he could get out there and train all his dogs and spend time with them. It's like someone else can too. And I was like, after a 12-hour shift, he's still putting in work because he would go in at 5 and get off at 5. Daylight saving to get dark quick, but he's out there in his work
dogs,
stuff.
man,
Yeah,
making
you know what I'm saying?
videos.
How can you not respect it?
Yes.
How can you not respect it?
Now I was talking to Adam about that the other night. I was just like, I don't even know if that man slept. Did he sleep? Did he sleep? I honestly don't know if he did.
He made time for everyone.
He
Like I
did.
said, Amanda,
Everybody.
I told people, I said, man, he was playing a big role behind the scenes for a lot of stuff that people didn't know. And it wouldn't feel right not to give him his flowers. And I thank God I gave him his flowers while I was here.
Hey, I love that, man.
For sure. But
keep doing your thing, man. JT, you're headed in a very, very right direction, man. Like, I love you're very well spoken. Like, you're very, very mature in your young age. And like the shout out to Trayvon, like I know it's real. Like we've talked multiple times. Like the messages that were private between him, like it was constantly promoting you and saying that how you were going to be like the next big thing in Alabama, and he's always loved you. And man, keep doing your thing because
And
you're
that was
following that.
that was so great because his goal was always to be number one, and he never. If you beat Trayvon, he had a smile on his face. If he was frustrated, he had a smile on his face. And it's just like for someone to say he's gonna be a big thing, and Trayvon wanted to be number one, man, that was so cool and such a dope feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because when I met him at Kandee show, the first Cinco de Mayo, and we just kind of hit it off from there. And that's why I met Bruce, and man, I think this is the first show I saw all y'all there, honestly.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
not gonna talk
so.
about that,
Very well
JT.
could have been.
And we're not gonna talk about that, JT.
Caleb, there was the second show I threw that really.
Okay.
That's it was a BRC show. I threw that. And listen here, let me tell you something. Let Band show out again.
Oh my gosh!
Caleb,
You know I gotta bring it up, man. You know I had to bring it up.
Caleb, he better perform. That's all I'm saying, man. We out there, he better perform.
Hey, he follows the lead. Who's the lead?
Not that day. He was distracted. I don't know. Not that day, Caleb, man. I don't know.
Man, me and JT have become very, very close. So it's a lot of internal kind of joking right now, but that's my dog. Like respect, and I mean that, and I don't say that very, very, very often and very freely. Like respect, man. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely.
All love, man.
Always awesome.
All right, take care.
All right, man. We're gonna go and conclude this. Like, if anyone wants to promote their show, like, just reach out to us. Like, we don't mind going on 15, 20 minutes early to promote the show. Right. Especially if you got to be doing things the right way, though. Like, don't just, it's not a free giving to people that are moving the wrong way and things like that. Like, we're very, very exclusive with who we want as guests. You know, we want a specific attitude. We want a specific mindset, you know, a positive influence on the community.
Yeah.
So if you have that and you're promoting a show, we have no problem showing you love at all. Like, that's what we stand on. We stand on promoting the positivity in the community and knowledge. You know, reach one, teach one. We haven't said that in reach one, teach one.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we reach one tonight, and hopefully they're taught something. If not, view next Tuesday. We'll do a better job. 8 p.m. Central Time.
He'll do a better job. It's fine. It's his fault. Everything's fine. Also, just in case everybody, I'm just gonna punch you in the face. If anybody wants to see any previous episode, this one's also going to be uploaded tonight. But we have a YouTube channel. I'm posting the link to it in the comments as well as all of the other links to all of the events that we were talking about this evening. So that way you can go and access those at your leisure. But yeah, all of our previous episodes are on that YouTube channel. Like everything that we've done over the last 2 years is up there. So that way you can kind of pick and choose, see if there's anybody on there that you've either never heard from or really, really enjoy so far. Like, just go ahead and peruse. But thank you again for tuning in, everybody. Again, if there's anybody that you would like to recommend us, just like Caleb said, we are picking with who we have on here. We want positive, you know, and very educational people. So if you feel like puppies, if you have anybody in your crew or who's a mentor to you that you feel fits that category, definitely throw out a recommendation to either one of us. We'd love to have them on the show. So just definitely be on the lookout for that. And then regardless, we'll see you next week.
Look at this. That's crazy. All right. See y'all next week.
See you guys next week.